Well, the Oilers road trip continues here in Beantown as I'm pleased to be joined by 880 Ched's Cam Moon. He'll be in the booth tonight with Bob Stauffer. You can hear it on 880 Ched, the Oilers radio network. Now, Cam, when it comes to the Boston Bruins, they have taken the most penalties so far this season. That would be playing with fire against an Oilers squad that not only went 3 for 4 last game, but is operating at a 42.9% since November 29th.
Absolutely incredible. Yes, I would think from the Bruins standpoint, and I'm sure it will be addressed before the game, stay out of the penalty box because the Edmonton Oilers are playing as well as they are on the power play. And when you have Connor McDavid playing at the level he is right now, Leon Draisaitl at the level he is right now, you can see Zach Hyman rounding back into form, coming off of that injury. All of those things, you put them all together, and you're going to get a lot of good chances when you have the man advantage. You're not always going to score, although the other night it felt like they were. But you are going to get good looks. And when you do that with that amount of skill on the ice, you're going to score your share of goals. So for any team playing the Edmonton Oilers right now, staying out of the box is absolutely key.
Well, we always know that the Oilers will get contributions from McDavid and Draisaitl. I mean, McDavid has 20 points in his last 7. We know Draisaitl reached the 1,000-point mark. How about already being at 1,003? Pretty good start en route to hopefully 1,700 or 1,800 points throughout his NHL career. But Zach Hyman, 6 goals in his last 4 games. 5 separate times he's had a goal streak of 5 games or more. Number 18, it took him a little bit of time, but it's safe to say he's on top of his game right now.
Yeah, he really is. And it's tough if you don't have a training camp and you don't have the preseason and then get to the regular season. You come in and everybody has had all of those in their pocket. And the speed and the level of play is much higher than it is at the start of the year. You can't work up to it. All of a sudden you get thrown into it. And when you've been off for a while, like Zach was, there's a road to go to get there. You're not going to just come right fresh out of the box at that same level. So you have to have some patience as a player and as fans, as coaches. Everybody has to have a little bit of patience because it's going to take a little while to get up to speed. It looks like Zach Hyman is completely up to speed right now, and he is taking it to the net. He is going to the front of the net. He's always done that, but you can see the timing for him is now where it needs to be. And as a result, he's going to get those goals from a couple feet out from the front of the net and go to that nasty area and take a bit of abuse to do it. So that's great news for the Edmonton Oilers because he's a guy that impacts your top 6 in a great big way. And great to see because now it looks like he's completely up to speed.
He certainly plays that rugged game, and as do the Boston Bruins. Now, Cam, after a slow start, a 4-7 start to the season, they've gone 16-7 in their final 23. What are the main points that's allowing them to find success?
Well, I look at their top 6. I think their top 6 very good. I mean, Charlie McAvoy on the back end brings a lot when it comes to offense from the defense and good defense from the defense. Yeah, they're a deep team, and I know they had a tough start, and that happens. I mean, you see teams do that have a lot of skill, a lot of talent, but for whatever reason, don't get out of the gate real good. Maybe the Edmonton Oilers sometimes, but then you find that form, and then it starts to roll. And for Boston, that's been it. It just took them a little bit of time. But if you look at that lineup, there's a lot of skill, there's a lot of talent. They're playing really well right now. So this is going to be a tough test for the Edmonton Oilers.
And it should be a great
match.
I
think it's going to be great. I mean, the Oilers were really good against Toronto. I didn't think they were nearly as good against Montreal. Give the Habs credit. They played really well in that game. And then all the intrigue and storylines we had in the Pittsburgh game.
Too many to count.
So many. It made it really fun. It made it feel like the game was way bigger than a regular season game. Now the key for Edmonton is to try and get to that same level of excitement and engagement tonight, because this game doesn't have all of those storylines. It doesn't have all of those things going into it. So you've got to make sure that you don't have a little bit of a come down, because this Boston team's playing great right now. And if you're not ready, they'll get you.
Well, it's game number 35 for the Oilers. They're in search of victory number 17. Meanwhile, the Bruins, they're in search of win number 21. Should be a good one here tonight.